that moment is, how can I make $100? How can I make? How many people, when you first got started online, your goal was to make $100? That's all you wanted. Like, yo, I just want $100. And then you made $100. You're like, oh shoot, man, I think I want $200. Right? You're like, man, I think I want $200 now. Then you're like, oh yeah, let's do $200. Then you're like, wait, maybe $500 will feel better. You know what I mean? Like, you figure out you can do $100, you can do $200. Now you go for $5. Then you realize, holy crap, about $1,000 a day. Right? Some of you start your Shopify store, your e-commerce store, maybe that's the mindset. So you keep growing. And if you can get to 10K a day, and I was to tell you, you know, hey, why don't you go back to making $100 a day? How would you feel? Like, if you now making 10K a day every day consistently, and I was to tell you, hey, go back to $100 a day, well, how would you feel? You feel like, yeah, this guy is crazy. Like, you know, because what happened is that your mind expanded, you know, and someone says that whenever your mind expanded cannot be tracked. You go hard, right? You go hard or you go home. You know what's going to happen for yourself, guys. I can tell you, you can change your life. So you get used to money, you get used to know that, hey, shoot, I can make 10K a day? Hell no, I'm gonna sit there and make $100 when I can make 10K every single day. So, you know, in the first stage, you're gonna go into that survival stage, which is, yo, I just wanna make money to pay my bills. I just wanna be able to make $100 every single day. So you're gonna start grinding, you're gonna start getting stuff going, and you're gonna start making money. And in the second stage now, when you start making some money, you're gonna get to that stage of security. And that stage is it's crucial, because what happened with a lot of people that came from the job world, or maybe you was working a job before, you was working a 9 to 5, and now you feel secure because you're making $1,000, you know, you're making some money, you're making 10K, and you feel secure. But, you know, like I said, passive is not perpetual. Like, if you stay at that stage of security, you know, you might easily fall back, you might easily just get lazy. And you say, hey, you know what, man? I have the strategy. You know, I have the strategy of Facebook. It's working right now. I'm good. And you get lazy. You stay chilling. And then, boom, Facebook changed everything. You was making 100K. You're like, what the hell? Why am I making just $5 now? I'm losing money. So if you stay in that stage, in the stage of security, you got to move to the next stage, you know, which is the 4 stages of success. You know, that's how your business is going to go into it. And a lot of us, you know, if you know these things, when you stay stuck up in that stage, you're going to be able to move up the ladder, because you will understand and be able to pinpoint exactly where I'm at right now. Am I just surviving? Am I just trying to pay the next bill? Am I just trying to get my family to eat? You know, am I secure right now? Am I able to provide for my family right now? You feel, I'm good, I can pay the bills, I can pay the cell phone, I can pay the house, you know, my family's good. And you just stay there cruising and chilling until life happens. Because life happens in business. Things happen and then boom, things start going down, and now you go back to the same stage. So, which move into the stage 3 now, which is the success stage, which a lot of you here, you know, are enjoying, including myself, is where you start making the type of money where you can go on vacation, where you can buy your kids whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You know, money's not a problem anymore. You're not waking up and thinking, man, how am I gonna make money for the day? Now your mindset starts changing, your focus starts changing. You're not just thinking about, how can I make the money? How can I make the money? You get on the phone with people say, hey, I don't want your course. You say, okay, whatever, dude, I don't care. You know, now you're not forcing people like, yo, you gotta buy the stuff for me. My kids, you know, I need to feed my kids. I need to pay the bills. So right now you're at the stage, you're cruising. Like, not cruising, but you know what you're worth. You know your success. You know how much money you can make. Whether they come on board on that, whether they buy your product or not, you know your value. You know what you stand for. So you at that stage of success that where you can make money, that you can print money. Now I was doing some research the other day, and believe it or not, guys, you know, $1 million, you can fill this room with $1 million paper money. And it doesn't cost more than $500 to make it. $1 million paper printed ain't money. it doesn't cost the place where they make them, it doesn't cost them more than $500 to make the paper that we all call money, right? So you have to really calm down to understand what is true money. You know, because that paper that you're looking at, or we all fight for, the sweat, blood, and tears for, you know, it's not true money. What you're doing right now is building true money. It's building true wealth, because what you see is just a monetary exchange. It's just something to exchange value, but true money is value. You know, the Bible says it best: a wise man will be rich, right? If you're wise, you can accumulate as much income as you want. There's a story I remember one of my mentors shared with me. And he said that, you know, there was a king, right? That king, he was traveling, and then, you know, because understand, like what Cindy said, you have to realize what you're worth. You have to know, like, coming to this mastermind, like being around Nate, being around Jermaine, being around me, you're absorbing a lot of information. You know so much, you're worth so much, but nobody's going to pay you what you're worth until you ask for it. Nobody's going to drop you $1,000 until you say, hey, give me $1,000 for my coaching. I'm tired of just giving you stuff for free. I want people that's going to pay me. I want affluent customers. Nobody's going to pay you that money until you ask for it. So that king is traveling. They get on the boat. He has this huge boat, and they're going out to see another king. And then, boom, boat fall down. So they got back into shore. When he got back into shore, there's this man. He's an old carpenter. You know, he's an old man. And then everybody's trying to fix the boat. Nobody can fix it. So the old carpenter said, well, king, I can help you. I can fix the boat for you. But I want you to give me 3,000 pieces of gold. You know, that was back in the days. And he's like, 3,000 pieces of gold? Man, okay, cool. Man, I got to get to the next king. We got to get some meeting going. If you fix the boat, I'll pay you 3,000 pieces of gold. No problem. So he just went in, looked at the boat. You know, he's an old carpenter, so he's used to that stuff. So he went in and took a screw, changed it around. Everybody that tried to fix it, nobody could fix it. So he just went in, fixed the screw, and he said, you know, pay me, it's fixed. It took him 1 minute. He's like, the king's like, what? It's fixed? He's like, yeah, your boat is fixed, you're good to go. Pay me my money. So the king was like, well, you only spend 1 minute. Now I gotta give you 3,000 pieces of gold? It's like, what the hell is wrong with you? Then he's like, no, you're not paying me 3,000 pieces of gold for the 1 minute. You paying 1 gold for the 1 minute, but you paying 2,999 for me knowing which screw that I have to turn. Because everybody else came around, they didn't know which one that they got to turn. I know which one to turn. So the information that you have is precious. You can sell that information, because sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit. Right? We know how to do certain things, and people that's in the real estate business or whatever else, we scared, oh, it's just setting up a Facebook fan page. I'll do that in 10 minutes. So I just charge you $10 for it.
Nah, $1,000.
Exactly. Jermaine just said $1,000 because his mindset already got that place. So you can charge them and tell them, hey, this is how much value, you know, because they don't know. What you don't know, like Jim once says it, but what you don't know can kill you, because if you jump out of a building, you don't know you live on Earth, gravity, you're going to die, so you're going to die. So, you know, success. And then the last stage, which is what I'm trying to get to, I'm fighting to get to, is significance. You know, where you're not doing things for the money anymore. You really want to impact the world. You're not sitting there and thinking about, yeah, how much money I'm going to make for the day. You know, there's people who run their business. I don't think Mark Zuckerberg, those people that don't sit there, oh, how much money can I pull out of Facebook today? They don't think about this stuff anymore. You know, they living a legacy. They living for significance. They living for, it's not about, oh, how much sell that I made today. It's not about, oh, you know, how much the number says anymore. It's where you living a true, you know, legacy, where you really take yourself to the next level, where it's not about the money anymore, but you're doing things for purpose. You're doing things to really make a change in the world. You're really looking to impact the world on a whole bigger scale. And that's where we want to get to. We're all going to go through the stages. I don't know where you are right now, but keep fighting, and we can keep moving that ladder. You know? So, yeah. Right? Yeah. All right, man. Appreciate it. I'll do a teaching tomorrow, because I have some new information right now on YouTube. I really want to share it with you guys. And if you guys wasn't picking up YouTube right now, is the perfect time. There's nobody that's doing it. I checked because we've been on YouTube. I checked to see who's doing it. I have some new information right now. I'll show you what's happening and how you guys, whoever you are right now, if you're a marketer, you should already be making videos. And if you're making videos, you can monetize the videos with Google AdSense and make more money in the back end and just crush it. So who would like to make more money with YouTube and get more traffic? I'll show you stuff like I was showing Cindy earlier. Not only I'm selling stuff for like $1,000 on automation. I used to have to make phone calls to sell stuff. I'm selling stuff for $1,000 and I'm making Google AdSense money for technically free. Doing nothing but doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which is making my videos and helping people and changing lives. I'm getting anywhere between 50 to 100 leads every single day without paid marketing, without nothing at all. And there's a highly converted, they convert, that's why they're paying me to the funnel, which we said earlier. So we'll speak more about this stuff. If you guys are interested tomorrow, I can come back and I can